Arknights Endfield developers must love free operators since all players will be receiving a 6-star operator selector. This in addition to major updates, some of which I personally complained about, such as toggling friend equipment, better control remapping, more early game resources for leveling operators, and much more. I will have a link to the full list of updates down below. But we aren't here for that. Let's talk about what to do with this free operator 6-star. Now this item will be similar to the one you would get if you finish the 300 basic headhunting pulls, which will allow you to pick from any of the 5 standard operators: Ember, Pog, Ardelia, Lashray, or Lifeng. Some of you may notice I've already did a video on these options, so I would recommend watching that. However, I will summarize it here since some things have changed. For potential 0 operators in the short term, I believe the most value is Lashray, provided you have the team already prepared for her to go alongside one of her best in slot weapons. This should hold you down for a couple of patches. Long-term wise, Pog and Lifeng being support should give them a healthy lifespan as we get more physical operators added into the game, with Pog having priority due to SP regen being more crucial in team building. Ardelia we receive for free, so no point, we could talk about potentials in a few. Ember has value as a stagger operator and can do some real cheese stun locks on bosses, but you aren't winning any DPS races with her, and once a timer is added, her value drops. Now on to the new information. Should you hold on the ticket or focus on potential, since some players already have their desired operator and may want to look at giving them a boost? First off, Lashray, which is honestly a nothing burger. Her potential 1 is too small of a boost to focus on. While she does have some decent later potentials, I would recommend holding on the ticket in case you roll dupes of her later and use this to push her to her most valuable potential, starting with potential 3. Ember, just don't. Potential 5 is your only real damage boost for the team. It's too hard to acquire. Ardelia, if you're using her in the physical team, it's actually a decent upgrade for potential 1. However, since that's not the best physical team, its value can be lost very fast, so it's not recommended. Lifeng, potential 1 is very strong and a very good option in the physical team with Pog as the main DPS, since you'll have plenty of SP. Especially if you already have the recommended option, which is Pog's potential 1, which gives additional SP when hitting 2 enemies with his battle skill. If you mainly want to focus on bossing, Lifeng is the better option. However, in normal farming operations, Pog is the better pick. But in all reality, I would personally recommend holding onto the ticket until we see the challenge event to gauge how the harder content in this game will be structured. Let me know, who did you pick, or are you holding? And if you enjoy this video, don't forget to like and follow for more.